the Joseph Ossai not roughing the passer, but pushing Patrick Mahomes out of bounds to set up the Chiefs to get a pretty easy field goal there. To me, was not why they lost this game. And Germaine Pratt after the game had choice words for Ossai as the camera crew just pinned on to him that same camera angle of him on the sidelines with one of his teammates consoling him. As Patriot fans, you guys remember in 2012 when Billy kind of absolutely blew a chip shot of a 30 some odd yard field goal that would have tied the game to send the Ravens to overtime in Gillette Stadium. And I remember after the game, this is what really gave me respect for Ray Lewis. When asked about the kind of miss, Ray Lewis goes, not one play lost or won this game. Let me repeat that. Not one play won or lost this game. There's no, oh, Billy's at fault. Billy missed the kick. There's no freaking Billy missed the kick. It happens. You have to deal with it. Germaine Pratt missed an easy tackle on Isaiah Pacheco on a third down that led to a Chiefs score. Germaine Pratt had just as much fault in them losing that game. He played a worse game than Joseph Ossai. And I come at Pratt because, as a teammate, it's easy to get emotional. I don't blame him. What Ossai did was a big mistake. You can't do that in the NFL. Ossai is a second-year player that played a great game, but that to me was an immature moment. He apologized after, and I respect him for that. But one thing I learned about Ray Lewis when I was a kid, your teammate may make a mistake, you better be there for them. And if Ray Lewis, a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest ever played the game, was doing that right after, that was his reaction. Billy Cundiff didn't lose the game. I missed a tackle. Joe Flacco could have made a play. We had a drop.
John.
That to me, it's what sports is about. One play at the end of the game may have been more monumental, but it wasn't any less or any more important than a play in the second quarter. A missed opportunity, maybe along the way.
I got you. Hold on, Justin. You can go right after this because John brought up Ray Lewis. Now I'm going to bring up a guy who played for his team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ryan Clark, who says this a lot. I've heard him say it on First Take, and I think I've heard him say it on his Pivot podcast. You're right what you said about Ray Lewis, and it's him being a phenomenal teammate. That's why we know Ray Lewis to be possibly the greatest motivator, one of the greatest team leaders in all of sports, in football, obviously. But what Ryan Clark says, I think I'm going to butcher it, but paraphrasing. When you're my boy, and we're talking teammates, I'm with you in the public. But when the public's off, if you're wrong in the wrong, I'm going to let you know. So I agree with you. I forgot his name, but homeboy that yelled at him, you're wrong for that. You don't do that because you're in the public eye. When you're in the locker room, the media's gone. Then you can tell them how you feel. Yes, you can.
You know what? Honestly, we all know he messed up. He knew he messed up.
But if you personally feel like you want to say something, I'm just saying that's when you do it if you want to feel that. I'm not saying how him doing that is right. I'm saying if he feels that way, then that's how he feels. I'm not going to tell another person how they feel.
Okay.
But if that's how he feels, then do it at the right time. There's a time and place for everything. You don't do it in public because that is your teammate. That is your brother in arms. You're going out there in war. So in public, when the cameras are on, when the media people are around, you're with him. When it's closed, if you got something you want to say, then you say it behind closed doors. That's how it's done. I agree with you, though. I don't agree with him doing it in general. But if he does have a problem, then that's how you handle it.